कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीर वनचारी यमुना तीर वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री राधा माधव भगवान की जय, नित्यानंद महाप्रभु की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भागवतेरुत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिके कृष्णे स्वदाम भगवते धर्मज्ञानादिवेश कलौ नष्टदिशामिषं पुराणर्गदुनोदिता। Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, chapter 12, verse number 34. ततो तिरिष्टा सकृतो कृतार्हणम् पुष्पै सुगा अवसरस सनत नर्तनै गीते सुरावाद्यधरा च वाद्यकै स्तवैश्च विपराजयनी शोनैर्गणाः ततो तिरिष्टा सकृतो गीतार्हणम् पुष्पै सुगा अवसरस नर्तनै। अच्छा, गीतै सुरावाद्यधरा च वाद्यकै स्तवैश्च विपराजयनी शोनैर्गणाः ततो तिरिष्टा सकृतो गीतार्हणम् पुष्पै सुगा अवसरस नत पुष्पै सुगा अवसरस नर्तनै गीतै सुरावाद्यधरा च वाद्यकै तवैश्च विपराजयनी शोनैर्गणाः ततो तिरिष्टा सकृतो गीतार्हणम् पुष्पै सुगा अवसरस च नर्तनै गीतैसुरावाद्यधरा च वाद्यकै तवै च विव्राजयनि शनैर्गणाः ततोदिष्टा सुकृतो गीतार्हणम् पुष्पै सुगावसरस नर्तनै अप्सरसश्च गीतैसुरावाद्यधरा च वाद्यकै तवै च विव्राजयनि शनैर्गणाः. Word meaning, synonyms. Tataha, thereafter, ati, rishtataha. Everyone becoming very much pleased. So kritaha, one respective duty. Akrita, executed. Arhanam, in the shape of worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Puspahi, by showering flowers grown in Nandakananda from the heavens. Sugaha, the celestial singers, Apsarahascha, and the celestial dancing girls. Nartanai, by dancing. Gitai, by singing celestial songs. Suraha, all the demigods. Vadya Dharahacha, those who played on musical drums. Badhyakai, by playing respectively. Stavaicha, and by offering prayers. Vipraha, the Brahmanas. Jaya, Jaya Nihaswanai, simply by glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ganaha, everyone. Translation and purport by Divine Grace of Sarana Vinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thereafter, everyone being pleased, the demigods began to shower flowers from Nandakanana. The celestial dancing girls began to dance, and the Gandharvas, who are famous for singing offered songs of prayers. The drummers began to beat their kettle drums, and the Brahmanas offered Vedic hymns. In this way, both in the heavens and the earth, and on the earth, everyone began to perform his own duties, glorifying the Lord. Purport: everyone has some particular duty. The Shastra has concluded, Nirupitaha, that everyone should glorify the Supreme Personality of Godhead by his one qualification. If you are a singer, always glorify the Supreme Lord by singing very nicely. If you are a musician, glorify the Supreme Lord by playing musical instruments. Sonustitra dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam, Bhagavatam 1-13. In Pratham Skanda, Ditiya chapter, verse number 13. The perfection of life is to satisfy the personality of Godhead. Therefore, beginning from this path up to the celestial kingdom, everyone engaged in glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The decision of all great saintly persons is that whatever qualification one has acquired should be utilized to glorify the Supreme Lord. Idam hi pumsam tapasas suktasya va swistasya suktasya cha buddhi dattayo abhijito arthah kabhivir nirupito yadottama shloka gunanuvarnanam. Learned sages have definitely concluded that the infallible purpose of the advancement of knowledge, austerity, Vedic study, sacrifice, the chanting of the hymns, and charity is found in the transcendental description of the qualities of the Lord, which is defined in choice poetry. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam 1.5, Pratham Skanda, 5th chapter, verse number 22. This is the perfection of life. One should be trained how to glorify the Supreme Personality of Godhead by one's respective qualities. Education, austerity, finances are in the modern world, business, industries, education, and so on. All should be engaged in glorifying the Lord. Then everyone in the world will be happy. Krishna comes therefore to exhibit his transcendental activities so that people may have the chance to glorify him in every respect. To understand how to glorify the Lord in actual research work. It is not that everything should be understood without God. That is condemned. Bhagavad Bhakti Hinasya Jati Sasram Japastapah Apranasya Apranasya Dehasya Mandanam Lokaranjanam Hari Bhakti Vilas. Hari Bhakti Sudodaya 3:11. Without Bhagavad Bhakti, without glorification of the Supreme Lord, whatever we have is simply a decoration of the dead body. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjaslakaya Chachurumnitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Madaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namaste Saraswati Gauruvani Pacharani Vrishaswani Viripasati Varatarani. जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री हृदय गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. After killing the demon Agasur, then everybody pleased. Because of Agasur giving trouble to the even the demigods also. So everywhere, three worlds, they became jubilant and they happy because of Agasura dead. Because they all got troubled by the Agasura. Now they pleasing. Lord is giving the pleasure to the devotees. For that he is doing this all leelas. Otherwise he can do by his sankalpa also. But he is personally calm and doing this leela. And thereafter what happened? Everybody please and demigods duty to that. Everybody have duty. They begin to shower flowers from the Nandana. That means including parijat and other varieties of very celestial and very nice flowers, very fragrant flower. We can see only one that parijata come from the heavenly planet we can see, but very small and colorful, nice, but very fragrant. Nowadays Kartika month is going on. We should offer to the Lord Damodar, like varieties of Ketaki, Parijat, Kamal, that the difference of Tulsi leaf, if offering that, especially Ekadashi day, Haribodhani Ekadashi day, we have to shower by the Amala. We have to put Amala water, that means gooseberry, he is saying gooseberry there. And then purify. That is there in Kartik month. Whole Kartik month is very nice for offering those things. I mean, from Nandakanana, different types of flowers showering to the Lord. The celestial girl, dancing girl, they begin to dance, Apsara, dancing in the sky. Uh, and then Gandharvas, they singing very nicely and offer song. And then kettle drums and drummers, they beat the kettle drums very nicely. And Brahmanas offered the Vedic hymns, different types of mantras. And in this way, both in the heaven and earth, everyone began to perform his one duty is glorify the Lord. This means everyone's duty, final duty to please the Lord, glorifying the Lord. This the meaning is his one duty. What is this called? Stavai viprajayani sonair ganaha. Sonair ganaha. Prabhupada writing the purport. So everyone has particular duty. Sometimes Shastra has concluded that what is that? Glorifying the Supreme Personality. Here saying is Sonutistacha dharmasya samsuddhim haritoshanam ataha pumvidija sreshta varnasrama vivagasa sonutistacha dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam. Here stress that in the ashrama, varna and ashrama, that is followed. Among the twice born, hey Brahmana, saying here. It is therefore concluded that the highest perfection one can achieve by discharging the duties prescribed for one occupation according to caste division and order of life is to please the personality of the Godhead. See? So human society, they are just divided into the four castes, four orders. There is intelligence caste like Brahmana, martial caste. That means business of Kshatriya, martial Yodha, right? Four Varna, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. And then productive caste and laborer caste. That is the caste. Prabhupada trickily wants to remind us, like when intelligence caste, not mentioned here like by birth. That means like a intelligent class and martial class and productive class and laborer class. These castes are classified the terms of one's work and qualification, and not by birth. Is writing here. Then again, there is a four orders of life, namely the student life, householder life, retired life, and devotional life. But whatever they are in position, intelligence class or martial class or productive class or then laborer class, all are there one duty, same thing, same duty. That doesn't matter what caste is there. There is only one duty to samsiddhim haritoshanam. Just only that is the duty. Sonutishtasya dharmasya, their whatever their qualification, they use their qualification to satisfy the Lord Himself. And whatever Varna and Ashram, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa, Brahman, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, doesn't matter. Human being only duty to please the Lord only. That is the final goal. If not doing that, that means if we are not doing our prescribed duty, that is called prescribed duty. Prescribed duty to please the karma, please the Lord Himself. This is all our devotional activities. So, and what doing that? All the demigods, everybody doing what they're doing. Nirupita karma. Everybody have their one nirupita karma, and that's the reason sonutishta. Sodharmo nigunayo srayan paradharma bhayavaha. Many times we can see if disqualified people also try to do those things who don't know about that. If they cannot sing nicely and their voice is not good, and they don't have to come forward for that. If they have qualification to nicely decorate the Lord, if they have qualification to cook the nice food to the Lord, who have what types of qualification, they have to engage that seva is they can do nicely. If others seva, paradharma bhayavaha. If we are try to do the others duty, and then it's bhayavaha, very hard to do. So sonutishthata dharmasya, and we have to do our duty, not other duty. If we don't have that much knowledge about the things, and we don't have to try. And another thing is idam hi pumsam tapascha srutayavaha. Learner says what they're doing. That means whatever people are doing like advancement in knowledge, studying tapasya, which is studying the Vedas and sacrifice havan, and then chanting hymns, nicely chanting mantras and charity, everything whatever they are doing, this should be for to please the Lord. Is all qualities of transcendental description of the qualities of the Lord, who is dependently choice poetry. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam also, this verse also. 1:5:22. Idam hi pumsas tapascha sutta sevaha. This is translation is Lordner Circle have positively concluded that the infallible purpose of the advancement of knowledge, namely austerity, study the Vedas, sacrifice, chanting hymns, and charity, culminates in the transcendental description of the Lord, who is definitely choice the poetry. Poetry means very art. Art is very human intelligence develop the advancement of learning in art, science, philosophy, physics, chemistry, psychology, economics, and politics, etc. And then they are doing their perfection, right? Everybody nowadays inclined about that. They wants to do art, science, philosophy, physics, chemistry, this politics, all these things they are doing that. And then students also doing that one. That is this thing, this society can attain the perfection. But this is not only the things, but have the Shrutis directed us, this everything should be used for the pleasure of the Lord. Otherwise, Vishnu Maya, Lord Vishnu Maya potency, we are just, these all the whatever qualification we have, like in science, philosophy, chemistry, physics, whatever. In the politics and economic development, everything is there, but if Hari is not there, and what will happen? If not for the Lord, if we are not doing for the Lord, what will happen? They are saying that means decorating the dead body. Bhagavad Bhaktihinasya Jati Sasram Japastapah Apranasya Veha Dehasya Mandanam Lokaranjanam. What the people do? After dead body also they are just nowadays their fashion. If they have lots of bread and they shaving and then creaming, showering the body and nicely decorating nice cloth, they giving that dead body and decorate with the varieties of flowers, garland and other things also. But this everything is useless because his life is not coming back. That is only for it is saying Hari Bhakti Sudodaya is mentioning about that. So this verse, our duty is Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhya Kabu Nae. We have Nitya Siddha Prem, Krishna Prem within the heart. Sadhya Kabu Nae. When is happened? Then Sarvanadi Suddha Chitta Karaha Udaya. If we are hearing very nicely about the glorification of the Lord and Suddha by pure heart and is Karaha Udaya and is arisen within the heart. Mamai Bacha Jiva Luke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. We are the part and parcel of the Lord, so that we have qualification that is like Lord's qualification is Sachidananda. Same qualification also we have. To purify ourselves, this glorification we have to do. Because we are the parts and parcel in our duty, and we have one duty in the spiritual world and here also. So, and demigods and apsaras, gandharvas, kinnar, they all are doing their duty. After doing that, they're helping and they just glorifying the Lord's pastimes, and they jubilant, they became happy, and Lord did all this asura killing that, especially in this chapter, Agasura, and so everybody pleased, and then after they became happy, they are showing these things. Then we have also duty when festival is going on, coming up, and our duty also very happily we have to do seva, and then Lord will accept and we will purify ourselves. This all leelas happen for He giving chance to us to glorify Him different way. Otherwise, no need to all these things to doing. By sankalpa and vikalpa, He can create and destroy. So this is for all our benefit. So everybody, these demigods and they know also two worlds. That means this earthly planet and heavenly planet, all of them, very nice. Their duty all the time. We can see when asuras killed by the Lord and demigods used to come and they showing their gratitude and their respect, their love of the Lord and their devotion towards the Lord. They are Satviki devotees of the Lord. That's the reason they got the opportunity to enjoy the material things without labor. That naturally they will get. But if they become puff up and they fall down, if they just keep doing their bhakti and they go to a higher and higher in the heavenly planet, also varieties of, and at last they go to the Brahma Loka, and after that they can go to the spiritual world by crossing the Bija river. This is all thing, our duty also to, only duty, only one duty, only one. Maharaj and Guru Maharaj also saying, all the human being only duty to samsiddhim haritoshanam. That is the main thing. Satam vihaya bhaktavyam, lachyam vihaya sanamacharet, kotim vihaya hari ashrayat charet. That means I just broken this sloka, but just keep aside the hundreds of things you have to eat, and thousands of work you put in aside, and then snanamacharet takes out, and keep of the hundreds of thousands. That means millions of work in aside, and then do the Hari Bhajan. That is saying is there. That means so important to do the Hari Bhajana and to glorify the Lord. That is the all glorifying. If somebody have the very nice poetry, our Kavis, Acharyas, they also glorifying very nicely. Hari Shauri and other Maharaj talking about that. There are some of them Brajavasis, they writing Braja in Brajavasa and other language also. One of the qualification of the devotee is poetry, kavitto. That means they can glorify the Lord in their one poetry. Hare Krishna. श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय हो, कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय.